Hi there, Fritz. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I'm sorry if I'm not. My name is Ashley, and basically, we had reached out and spoke with Kennedy, and this is the video that Teresa was telling her about. I'm gonna try and keep this video nice and short. I don't want to waste either of our time, but if you do have any questions or you just want to reach out and talk, reach out. I'd love to talk some more. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to ultimately beat out your competition online, take their spot in Google, and you'll start to get the traffic that they're currently getting from being in their spot. I'm going to start with your current website. You don't have a bad site. You know, you have your phone number listed right from the get-go, your social medias right from the start, your email, as well as the services that you offer. I would suggest having a form submit. They're good for conversion rates, as well as a locations tab or like an areas we serve tab. When it comes to having a website, it's all about how user-friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate, and being able to cater to different types of people who are going to be coming to your website. So what I mean by that is when somebody comes to your site, they don't want to have to scroll and dig just to see what services you offer, let alone if you even come to the area that they're in. Now, also, someone is, or some people are going to be coming to strictly get your phone number and talk to you on the phone, while other people don't want to have to talk on the phone. They much rather fill out a form. So being able to cater to different types of people is really, really crucial when having a website, as well as having a website that's visually appealing to your customers, easy for them to navigate, as well as, something that you love as well. I also believe that a website should reflect the type of work that you do. And yes, now the thing that I'm looking at is your content on your homepage, which is all of this that I have highlighted. You do have some, which is a start, but it's nowhere near what Google likes to see. Google likes to see right around 1,500 to 2,000 words, and that's of keyword rich content. I see you tried fitting in some keywords a little bit, but it's an okay job as far as, it's a start, but you need more buyer intent keywords throughout your content. And so it's definitely my first tip. Go get some more content and fit in some keywords that you want to be found for. Now, if we come over here, these guys from the organic section right here are one of your competitors, and I'm going to show you how to beat these guys. But if we look at their website, it's nothing too special. It is a little bit more updated looking, but as far as how user-friendly it is or anything of that nature, they have their services, their phone number, form submit, all that good stuff. But the thing that they do have is all of this content. Look at all of this content that they have. They're fitting in some keywords that they want to be found for. But look, yes, they do have more content than you, and that's one of the reasons why they're currently outranking you. But they're not considered an authority yet because they're not at that word marking that Google likes to see. So that's good for you because that means if you go and get that content and put that on your homepage, you'd already be beating out North Creek Roofing as far as content goes. Now, if we come back here to the search I did for you, I searched roofers and then the city that I seen on your website and then in the state of Washington. Now with this, I'm just going to break down Google for you a little bit. So the first thing we see are the Google guaranteed ads. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them, but basically I'm a personal fan of these. Google will guarantee the job up to a certain percentage, and that's in terms of money. Now the conversion rate for these are pretty high, and that's good for you because you're only getting charged for calls, and as I'm sure you're well aware, most of the time when somebody's calling you, they're more prone to actually making a purchase rather than just filling out a form submit where they just want to know more information like I was talking about earlier. But then moving on down to this section, this is the GMB, Google My Business, and 40% of traffic comes to this area. Now, getting in this area requires having citations. So what I would recommend for you and what I would do if I were in your shoes is I would go and find out all the different citations that Rock Roofing has, and I'd go and list myself in all of those they're called directories, as well as like 300 more. Whatever your competitors had to do, you're going to have to do the same exact thing and then some, because we want to get above them, right? Now, if you're wondering what a citation is, it's your business's name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories like Yelp, Angie's List, stuff like that. Now, going on down, this is the last section of Google, and getting in here requires having relevant backlinks. Now, this, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but this is the organic section. And this area directly deals with your website, and to get you in this area, we need to beat out the competition in every aspect possible. Now, I already had this pulled up. This is you right here. And this is on the second page of Google. So you're currently on the second page of Google, and I'm going to show you the type of traffic that you're getting being on the second page of Google rather than these guys who are on the first page. Now, so to get you here, we need to beat them out in every aspect. So we come to a paid resource I pay monthly for. We're currently looking at your stats, and I'll show you one of your competitors here in a minute. Now, if we look at your stats, you have a trustworthy site, but that's because your domain name has aged. So that's a good thing, though. That's a really good thing. Now, the thing that we need to focus on is your backlinks. So you have a lot of backlinks, but you're not getting any power from them. So that tells me that your backlinks are not strong, they're weak, they're not relevant, they're spammy, or all of the above. Now, out of all of those backlinks that you have, only 62 of them are do follow, which are like the ones that actually matter. Now, all of your backlinks are rated the bottom least ranking for the URL rating distribution scale, which isn't a good thing. It is able to be changed, though. That is the good thing. Now, you're currently getting 15 people to your site, and you're currently being found for 63 organic keywords. Now, the keywords you are being found for, the most traffic that you are getting currently to your site is all from this keyword right here. Which, it's not bad because you're getting traffic off from it, but you're in the 10th position. All of the keywords that you have are all rated in like the it's not on the first page, that's for sure. So we need to go and add power to these keywords in order to get you ranking for them, because as you see, it's not as easy as just having these keywords on your homepage. We need to add power to them in order to get you ranking for them. Now, if we come to your one competitor, we can look at their stats and see that, they're not too better, but look, they only have 7 backlinks and they have a rating of a 16. Those 7 backlinks that they have are more powerful than the 665 than you have. But the other thing is, so these guys have a location page that is ranking in the area for roofers. So to beat these guys is not going to be hard. If these backlinks are strong enough to get them in the spot that they're in, then they're strong enough to get you there too, right? So I'd go and I'd get them pointing back at you. Now, once we beat them in content and backlinks, you take this spot that they're currently in Google, and you start seeing that traffic that they're currently getting, which you can read. They're getting 72 people to their site per month. That's a per month number. Now, as far as what they're being found for, they're getting their most traffic off from their own name. Now, don't get me wrong, word of mouth, not off their own name, off from the area that you guys are in for roof replacement, which this is a good keyword. This is a very good keyword. It's not necessarily a buyer intent keyword. This is more of like a buyer intent keyword because somebody in the Bothell, I probably am saying that wrong, area is specifically going in Google to look for a roofer. So that's a buyer intent keyword, but this is still a good keyword because look at the search. 100 people are going in the Google search bar and typing that in per month. That's a per month number again. And the difficulty to rank that is only a 2. That is not hard. That is not hard to beat at all. That means not many websites are trying to rank for this specific keyword. But This is another one that I found. This is another one of your competitors' cornerstone, because look, these are your competitors for this specific keyword search. If I were to type in any other services that you offer in any other area, you could have completely different competitors, and that's the situation here. Now, this is the type of traffic that you're missing out on from them. You're missing out on 587 people. You add them up, that's just off 2 competitors, and 2 competitors alone. That's a lot of traffic you're missing out on for not showing up on this first page of Google. Look, I have the means, the tools, and the knowledge to get you in these places. It just takes you wanting to take your business to that next level in order to get you there. That's all I really have for you right now, but if you'd like to go more in depth or to know more information, I'd love to do that. Like I said, there's so much potential for you in your business, especially for the cedar shake jobs, which we can get into that a little bit more in a phone conversation. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to hear from you soon, and I hope you have a great weekend. See you later, Fritz.